you? Everything's a mess. Hold on. What's up? I'm Dharma, and this is going to be your daily podcast. We talk about the things, all right, life, love, whatever. I've been hot and bothered and miserable all week long, and it looks like it's just about to rain and the breeze is coming. I'm super stoked about that. I want to be able to go back and sit on my porch, right? I love doing that. You know, it's hot outside when you can't sit on your porch in the northern tundra because your ass gets burned on the sidewalk. I'm just saying, that means it's really hot. It's science. Okay, 24 to 36 hours, or really from tarot story to tarot story, is when some of these stories should play out. It's tarot, it's channeling. I use Lenormand, I use divination, I use clairaudience, I use my own fucking imagination. And sometimes it's relevant, sometimes it resonates. Tribe news, starting next week, we are having the yoga back, starting on Monday at 12:15. Monday, Wednesday, Friday are going to be 30-minute long stretching and alignment classes. And Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be an hour-long regular yoga. Real talk, I'm probably going to drop the Friday class. Just because after everything that I do all week long, my day is supposed to end at noon. And I just added on another yoga class, and I'm kind of kicking myself in the rear for that. So keep in touch. Solid chance that one's probably going to get dropped, but they're recorded. So you can go back and do yoga whenever you want to. There's yoga there now over on members. The tarot decks are coming in hot. All right. If you want a Dharma deck, that's tarot, dharmajane.com. We also have an oracle deck, dharmajane.com. Or you can buy them both together as a Raven starter pack. I'm going to open them, shuffle them, pull a spread for you, write it down, sign them, and that comes with sage and some crystals and some Palo Santo and what have you. Okay? I think that's it. I have a rampage to go on, but I don't really care, so I'm not going to. For all of you ravens, or people who want to be ravens, who thought that it was okay yesterday to come and school me, might I remind you that the sign on the wall says Dharma's house, which means that you eat what I'm serving for dinner, or you can go somewhere else. I do not take kindly to being schooled, to being called negative, to saying that I don't need to defend myself. You understand that I get to talk about what I want to talk about here, right? And it would seem that for the past 10 years, what I want to talk about is fucking relevant. So be quiet and sit down and listen, and don't ever come up in my house and school me. Are we clear? Dharma carries swads. That's not a joke. I do not fuck around. If I want to school the Jesus trolls, I'm gonna. You don't want to hear it? Fast forward, bitches. Do not come at me sideways. I am everybody's best friend. I do everything for everyone. Always. Do not come at me sideways. Ever. They're basically like, can you just ignore the fuck shit and do the free shit for free right now? If I wanted to have that kind of attitude around me, I would have stayed with my ex-husband. Ignore all the dumb shit and just be quiet and do your job. He don't live here no more. If you feel my vibe. So, Dharma's house. Dharma serves dinner with no variations. Eat it or don't. End of story. I'm nice to you. You can be nice to me. Fucking Karens. I swear. Okay. 6 of Cups, huh? I feel like somebody has a red nose. Like Rudolph the Red, they could be sunburned. The font. I mean, I said the font. It's the sage. Somebody who like has like a stoic What else do you call that? They are thinking so many things because they're the sage, but you would never know what they're thinking because they're looking at you like that. But being paired with the, oh, that gnome, right? Oh, you. But it's more like, how do you fucking solve a problem like Maria? We talked about this for years. You don't. Maria's not a problem. Maria's the main character. Okay? That's why she's got songs written about her. Somebody wants to go on an adventure. Okay, so it's the sage and the wild woman, all right? These two belong together. The sage and the wild woman is kind of like Radagast, the wizard, and Galadriel, the elf. All right, they're wild. They like to do things. I don't want to be like in secret, but Radagast has like a cave. You know who Radagast is? He's Radagast the Brown from the Lord of the Rings series, but I think that maybe he was in The Hobbit. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Either ways, these are two wild folks. And it looks like on the side of the wild woman, there's this like moving on factor, has gone on an adventure, has passed through the bottleneck, went through the really hard part and understood something and then popped out the other end. It's just, it feels like she's on this person's mind. And she can feel it. And it's making her feel like some type of way. You can probably always feel this person's energy, because if you're talking about two powerful forest creatures like Radagast, the Brown, and fucking Galadriel, they have an aura that emanates far and wide because they are magical, right? And so another way to say that, okay, taking the story away from it, another way to say it spiritually speaking is that you have a spiritual cord with this person, a spiritual connection, some kind of telepathic bond or empathic bond where if they feel a certain way, you can feel it. I know that just like maybe a half an hour ago, I was talking to the mods, I told Seven and them, I was like, all of a sudden out of nowhere, I got like wicked emotional. Like, and I'm not feeling bad. Everything is awesome. I mean, it's a lot. Everything is a lot, but everything is awesome. So there's that. And I just felt like, whoosh, it didn't feel like my emotions is my point. And so you might be feeling like that. So if you do notice that you feel some kind of way, whether it's good or bad, out of nowhere, and it's not how you were feeling, that's probably not your energy. You're probably picking up on them, but they're over there like, how do you solve a problem like Maria? You fucking don't. What are they thinking? They have a lot of emotions, that's for sure. Eureka. Feels like Eureka. Unexpectedly, they're going to give you the green light because save me, oh, I would just, it feels like you can, I don't want to say save them. It's something. You can pluck them out of their situation. You can, it's suddenly you're the fucking beacon. I don't know how it happens or what this is. It could be anything in your life where suddenly someone's like, it's you. You're the one with the answers. You're the man with the plan. You don't even know this is going on. You're over there having, oh my goodness. Here come the rain again. Round like a melody. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. The window is wide open. Okay. Oh my goodness, that feels good. Moving forward, just doing whatever she's doing. Having already went through the bottleneck of understanding what this is, which in her mind is probably nothing. That's why she has initiated this moving forward, like, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. What'd you say? All of a sudden, you're the answer. And you can feel this energy swirling in on you, and they're all, hey. Family, family, family. Magnet. Friends. I don't, all of a sudden, it's you. And it does feel impulsive. I saw Luathas the Wild in there. Just a complete change of perspective. And they are really, 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 really serious about it. It feels like it's, they are overcome or overwhelmed, or it feels like this sage, okay, if you could imagine what a sage does, or Radagast or whatever, they would stay in their cave and do all of the alchemy and all of the research and putting all of the things into the pot, you know, learning how to come up with this potion. And in real life, a potion is a solution, right? Coming up with a solution, and bam, they get the answer. It's that one. And then they are overwhelmed and overcome with this need to, I keep hearing give you the green light, which to, I don't know to what. So what does it look like when there's a connection made? Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, Six of Cups. Stop. And I will always love you. Wow. Wow, that's awfully dramatic. Really? It's about time you figured that out, my guy. I'm just saying. Colby's in the house, okay? I don't suggest that you fuck around and find out. Oh, the trolls. Well, Lord knows if I say anything to him, I'm going to get schooled because people don't have time to listen to me talk. Even though you tune in to listen to me talk. Can we not? You know what it sounds like tonight? Tonight sounds like a nice glass of Chianti and thunderstorms and doing the relaxing. That sounds like a pleasant evening. Yeah, it's live. The rest of the Libra reading is on the extended version. Okay, so if you are on extended members, I did the entire Libra reading as one block. So just click on it and you have to scroll to like, I think it's like 19 minutes or something like that where the second half starts. So if you watched it on extended members yesterday, it's the entire reading. Both pieces together is like 45 minutes. Does that make sense? Or would you like it if I cut it in half? What's up, Crystal? Does that make sense? Like I just recorded it, like even in the middle of the video, I'm like, okay, this is where I'm gonna cut it off. Shh. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, I did that. And I just stuck it in a video editor and took off the first end and stuck it on public. I should probably change that and put it that that's the extended or full version or something like that. I'll do that after this. I'll get on there and write full version on it because it does make sense. You'd be like, this is the same video. You have to keep going. Fast forward. That fast forward button on the Dharma Jane channel is a hell of a tool. Okay, you'll learn how to use it for so many reasons. Text. I heard, so they are able to reach out. I don't know what I mean by that, but that's what I said. You could be fully engulfed in a glass of wine. That could be happening. I mean, it's quite clear that you talk to them, and I keep being like, well, what do they say? And it feels like fucking Whitney Houston. I was watching Tamaj. If you haven't seen Tamaj, her there was like a little clip in one of her readings where she said something like that. Something like that. I think we have a really similar collective. What's up, Karis? Hi, Delinda. What's up, Cassie? From West Africa. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, so okay. I'm sick of these cards. I'm sick of all of the cards. Somebody could have a silver truck and you see it. Somebody could be sitting with a purple blanket. And there's like this sudden like worry because it feels like 10 of Cups. Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Seven of Swords. The Tower. Wow, those are bad cards. What is the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords? You know how I was like, and she's all, when you see them, look at that face of that looks like worry. I think that that's the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords. You can like, whenever you see this person or interact with them or I mean, it looked like there was big love here at one point because you're singing Whitney Houston. You've got the Six of Cups several times and all of this stuff. And it's like you see them somehow. And it's like they make sure that you see them. They make sure of it. And it feels like maybe they've been trying to get a hold of you and you won't respond. Or maybe they have like a hidden message. It's in some kind of hidden box that you don't know about. It feels like, why won't they respond? Because you don't know there's a message. They're going to have to find out a different way. I do that. I fucking change my number all the time. You know how I said I don't get cell service here? So I had this app and it gave me a different phone number, but it was Wi-Fi texting. But it was an actual phone number. I deleted that shit. I'm like, this is dumb. But come to think of it, it was probably wise to have it because sometimes people can't get hold of me on my actual number in this house because it's made of cinder blocks, right? Or at least the places in the house that I normally hang out are fully cinder blocked. So that they're like looking at you like, what the fuck? And she's clueless. She has no idea. Look at their face. I'm trying to reciprocate. I'm trying to fucking reciprocate. Answer the phone, heifer. She can't. Literally. Because that number is gone. Or for whatever reason. You might find like a old email or everybody's going to go be like searching all these boxes now. Let it come to you, friends. Just let it come to you. But it's something like that. Like they're like, why won't you respond? She has no idea. Like, she's moved on. She already went through the bottleneck. And, you know, which is deciding that this, you know, it was already hard and she got out the other end. So, tra-la-la. Don't get me wrong. There was heartbreak there. Big time heartbreak. 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords. And the Tower. Maybe there was a realization had. Or maybe some kind of information got out. Or maybe there was just... felt like a bottleneck. And now here she is on the other end, on the other side, like... See, and they're like, fucking look at me. And then she realizes it. Because it feels like at first, she's like, oh, there they are again. I need to hide. 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups. But they do something where she's like, oh my God, they really are trying to get hold of me, specifically. It feels like Temperance. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 6 of Cups. It's the shock and awe. What do I do with my hands? Also, who sent you? Also, what do you want? Also, hi. Also, what do you want? Hello, person who makes my heart burn. What's up? They get in somehow. They do. The Emperor, the Tower. It feels like they're like, blah. And they just say shit. There's that full moon, 9 of Cups. It feels like, come here. It feels like they come in, bust through the door, say something crazy, and then they're like, come here. And you're all, it's like, I need to take a shower first. It's been really hot out. I feel like I'm like, my eyes are popping out of my skull because, I mean, okay. I mean, I think there's this air of like, you better not be fucking tricking me. This better not be some kind of bait and switch because I will, maybe this person has never felt the wrath of a raven scorned, right? Probably because you don't do shit like that, right? And there's probably a line that you have that someone could cross, right? You probably put up with a whole bunch until you're not willing to put up with any more. And then, whoosh. Oh, by the way, ravens carry swaths of truth and they say shit and it hurts. Sorry for all that hurtful and accurate shit that I said to you just now. Right? So I think that you're like, okay, well, but it's scary. You better not. You just better fucking not. But we talk about this all the time. If somebody is squirrely and you know that they're squirrely and you keep fucking with them, to think that they're going to do something different is silliness. But maybe they could. Especially if they have this like whole ass epiphany, right? This is, just got really tired all of a sudden. You might be really tired. You might be like, it could be late. You might know somebody with olfactory issues. If you were curious, that's cranial nerve number 1. Okay. Olfactory is smelling. Or they just, every time I see this, I'm like, this one's got a schnoz. Every time I see this picture. But I'm trying not to be an asshole, right? They're funny. They could have on a boggin or their hair like pulled back in like a man bun. And they think that you're cute because you're all, I'm in danger. And they're all, oh. They think that she's adorable because she is, I mean, she's all, you better not. You fucking better not hurt me. And they're like, this kitten in a pillowcase is threatening me. Okay. They think it's cute because your guards are up with your imaginary swaths and they're not afraid of your imaginary swaths. My swad is not imaginary. I'm just gonna place this here for comfort. Okay. Look at that. My tiny swad fell out. She's like a yeah, I'm in danger. This is the one person on the planet who has the ability to make me cry tears. What am I doing? And I think they know that. She's all, yeah. Nervous. It's a nervous Nelly. Secrets. Crossroads. And getting what you want. They tell you here, they tell you, maybe it was just stuff you didn't know, right? Just because it says secret doesn't mean it has to be this like horrible thing. It could just be something that you don't know about. They tell you stuff. Four of Pentacles, saving money. Just, it feels like I've just been hanging out. What have you been doing? I've been hanging out. Like, just hanging out. Why? What have you been doing? It feels like who's on first? And you're all... They're being chatty. King and Queen of Swords. Five of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. I will stand by you, and I will help you through. When you've done all you can do, and you can hold on, I will fight your fight. It feels like part of some of the things that they're telling you. Oh, the breeze, though. Some of the things that they're telling you about is there's Five of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Which mean, and then I saw the King and Queen of Swords. You guys might have equally both let go of the past. Wake me up before you go. You might hear that song. Something about going solo. That is a parallel life path that you guys have been on. Like releasing a very complicated, knotted up, tangled up situation. And they're telling you about it. You guys are talking about it. Okay. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. I will stand by you. I will help you through. But if it feels sneakily. Okay. Guys are being sneakily. And she's all, yeah, we're in danger. I'm coming along with you because I will do that. Because I will stand by you. But I'm putting myself in real danger doing this. Oh, you're a stinker. You get me wrapped up in all kinds of shit. You're a stinker. She's going to go along with this. She trusts them. Blindly trusts them. But we're in danger. This is like fucking around with somebody that you know that has a psycho ex. Right? And the psycho ex has already tried their dumb shit. Right? And you're like, here we go again. With me and you and her. Right? Bitch, Team Camilla. All day. Camilla had him first. That's just the way it works out. And now look at Camilla now. I'm just saying. So that'll be fun. None of that is happening. That's in her brain. Yeah, we're in danger. I know what to expect from you. This is scary. But still yet getting what you want. So going along with it. Winning. And plus, it's always you. What is that saying? What's meant for you is meant for you. And that's the fucking way it is. It's just the way it is. Oh. Temperance. And it's kind of perfect. 10 of Cups. Two of Cups. Ace of Cups, Four of Rods. So that it does feel like that. It feels like sneakily. They like grab your hand and they're like, do you trust me? And you're like, no, let's go. And then you guys go, right? And Ace of Rods. Wake me up before you go. That's scary. Do you? What happens at the end of the time frame with this? They wake you up before they go. Eight of Cups. You go home. But this person has the ability to flip you upside down. Yeah, so she's not suddenly better, right? She's like, okay, well, see you later. And then fully expecting for them to fuck her over. Sometimes they're like, do you trust me? She's like, no, let's go. So you leave, I'm like, my question was, what happens when you leave the time frame? You're happy, but unchanged about your level of trustworthiness of this person because, I mean, because you're intuitive. I heard I'll show them. I bet. Change of viewpoint. Mickle and muckle. The fawn. Okay, so you get this like call or something like that from somebody that you've known from your past. They could play music and you are just 50 shades of fucking furious with them. You always are. You live in a state of habitual furiousness with this person, probably because they're a constant letdown, or probably because while they're out playing music, being, dreamy for all of the groupies or whatever, you're stuck taking care of everything that they created. And so they're all derpty, 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 derp. And she's like, say derp one more time. Do it. Just talk again and see what happens. Right? They're not paying attention. And there's this, like, they want to say something to you. They're trying to be honest. They feel bad. They miss you. They're lonely. And they text you. Because you have some kind of deep commitment, but it's toxic and there's been betrayal. And they give you this choice. Right then and there. And you're all... Feels like something needs a lot of cleanup, but girl, what do you think? And I want to be like, I feel like, how fucking dare you? They try to do something really nice. Marriage. You probably were married to this person. They've been thinking about you nonstop. And all you guys do is argue and fuss and fight. They've been looking for this pathway for a while. And now that it's open, they're like, I'm ready. And they want to drop anchor. And they are in despair over everything. Maybe they feel like they can't give you what you want, and it feels like now they can. This could be a You could be like in the tub when they reach out. They give you a choice. Ace of Pentacles. Feels like, how fucking dare you? Only because it's probably perfect, but it probably means that your life has to change, right? Like it's too far away from whatever you've got going on, or it is, you should have asked, or you should have included me in that, or you should have, you are captain, coulda, woulda, shoulda. And they're like, it's like they're trying to please you, but their way to please you is to please you by giving you stuff that they would have wanted. And you're like, and I don't mean to say that in a mean way, like we're entitled or any of that, but it feels like you have given this person a lot of time, and there was certain aspects of your life that did not get fulfilled at all as long as you interacted with this person. And now they're like, okay, I'm going to fulfill that part of your life, except they tried to fulfill it in the way that they would like it fulfilled. And she's like, no, I don't like it. It doesn't work out for any of us at all. So no. And then I feel like it feels like they were excited when they were reaching out and when I wanted to show you this. And the fact that you don't really reciprocate, they're like, Six of Cups, Two of Cups, Six of Cups. They're like, okay, well, it feels like, okay, don't like say no. What were you thinking? It feels like they're like, whoa, because it feels like they tried to like bombard or take over or whatever, and you're like, no, that doesn't work for me at all. And then it makes them sit the fuck down. They're like, oh, well, what were you thinking? And then you're like, well, and you tell them all about your wishing well. It feels like they take notes. All right. Oh my God, I've been on here forever. Can we get one card, please, for how we're going to be leaving this time frame? Clean slate. Yeah, that 3 seconds of rain didn't do shit. I'm glistening again. Now it's just moist. Okay. All right, one card, please. The initiate and looking forward to the future. Maybe something gets figured out and you know what to do. You know exactly what to do. All right. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to come back tomorrow for some things. Not sure exactly what. Definitely stuff for the extended membership side, because you guys didn't get very much last month, and that's not okay. So I'm going to fill up that with content, and then we will be back on early in the morning for sure for our moons over on members as well. Okay. So until next time, you guys have a good one. Bye-bye.